Alright guys, let's see, I did 2 videos yesterday. I did a video just like 20 minutes ago. I'm gonna do this one and maybe one more this week. Like I said, I want to get 5 out there, from my channel, and we'll go from there. Now, this is going to be a video about knives, but it's not a knife review. So, just to put a knife in there, boom. Okay. Microtech. Okay. But let's go on to what I wanted to talk about now. Just a little bit. Personalities in the industry, and why it doesn't matter. Why it doesn't matter. And I thought I might show off some of my tattoos, since my tattoos are also knife related. Isn't that fucking weird? But let's talk about personalities in the industry and why it shouldn't matter to you. Who likes movies, right? People love movies. But when you go to a movie, are you watching the movie to enjoy the movie? Or are you saying, oh, I'm not going to watch this movie because the lead actor, 10 years ago, he was arrested for this, or his politics, or whatever. If it has no lasting effect on the product, then it doesn't matter, okay? I don't care if personality-wise, as a maker, you're a douchebag, okay? I don't care. Does it affect the knife? If it doesn't affect the knife, then I don't care, because chances are we're not going to be friends. We're not going to hang out on Saturday, okay? I'm buying a knife from you because I appreciate your artistry, your skills. That doesn't mean I appreciate your personality, your politics, your fat wife, any of those things. Those are all moot points that have nothing to do with a knife. But if you believe internet drama and forum flunkies, apparently personality is what sells or doesn't sell a knife. Which is ridiculous. I would drop some names, but then I would get a bunch of, you're just gonna dislike my video, all the fanboys and stuff. But I myself know personally that I own knives from douchebags, and I'm okay with that because they made a great knife. Okay, and that's what counts. That's what counts in my book. I'm paying for a service. I'm paying for a product. I'm not paying for your personal life. I'm not paying for your ex-friend arguments and all the Maury and Jerry Springer crap. Save that for fanboy drama sites. Okay, it doesn't affect the product. It actually, all that drama actually hurts the product. It stops innovation. It hurts the business of companies and people working together. It's just ridiculous. But let's go on to some other things. When I talk about fanboys, I want you guys to know that I am a fan, and I am a fanboy. But I'm not a fanboy of any particular maker. For me, it's more about knives in general. I love knives. That being said, let's see here. Anybody recognize that? Huh? Yeah. That's the Ek Knives logo. And it's actually like a decade old, but yeah. And let's see. Does anybody know who rocks a flying war penis? I rock a flying war penis. Let's see. This arm. Oh yeah. Yeah. If you know what the FWP is, then you know what this is. And I had all my tattoos. I approached the makers beforehand and talked to them, got their permission. So all my tattoos are maker approved. And this is an extra one. I don't think almost any of you will know who this is. And this is actually this is actually a Buddhist painting of Fudo. Yeah, and this was actually hanging on the maker's wall, and somebody had done this art for him, and I asked him. I said, "Can I?" And he said, "Go ahead." He said, "Hey, I have my blessing." And so I've got knife tattoos representing, let's see, 1, 2, 3 different makers. So like I said, I am a fan of knives, and I am a I am a fan of just in general, and I haven't been on the forums in a long time. I stay off the forums these days. It just got if you're on a forum these days, you're either looking to sell or you're looking to buy. You're not looking to discuss knives. You're not looking to hang out with like-minded individuals anymore. The forums left that a long time ago. But that's my rant today on personalities in the industry, and why your personality should have nothing to do with your product or how well your product sells. That's ridiculous. And I'll say also, people who will tell you, oh, don't buy a knife from that company, because that company, they don't really make those knives. They get them produced somewhere in a factory. Well, let me ask you, do you really think that short, outside of buying a custom or a mid-tech, if you buy a CRKT and it's a Ken Onion design, do you think Ken Onion came down there himself and personally ground out your $35 knife? No, it doesn't happen. Can he? Will he? Yeah, sure. If you want to pay his prices. But CRKT prices, no, you're not going to get that. So the same goes for all these companies. Don't think if you buy an Emerson that you're getting a product that's made by Ernst Emerson. No. You're getting a product designed by him. Okay. If you want it made by him, he's happy to do that. Like I said, if you're happy to give them the money. So when someone says, hey, don't buy a knife from this company because they don't personally make their knives, 95% of the freaking industry doesn't personally make their knives. That's a, it's just a silly argument. A silly argument. And that's my morning rant. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. I'm a freaking dragon.